My connection to the Y, my experience with the Y, it started when I was maybe 5 years old. My parents put me in swim lessons because they wanted me to learn how to swim. It didn't take. When I let go of the wall, I flailed. I cried. I asked my parents, I begged my parents to not send me back. They relented. You don't have to learn how to swim. That's what I told myself. I held on to that fear. Until years later, 2018, I was working with a group of folk, and all right, how many people here know somebody that lives near a body of water, has access to a body of water? Yeah, Michigan has a lot of water. So at this event, it was a nice day. The guy said, hey, come on up. We'll go out on the boat. Okay. The dock. The dock was my nemesis. You see how I treated the dock as though it were a tightrope. I stuck to the middle. When I got to the boat, there was maybe a gap of 6 to 12 inches between the dock and the boat. Can you move it closer? All right, there is no danger of me falling into a gap and perishing that is 6 inches. Not gonna happen. So the fear was completely irrational and comical. As I was telling that story to a friend of mine, I picked the wrong friend. She does Ironman races. So her warm-up for everything else is a 1 or 2 mile swim. And she challenged me. She said, you know, you can learn how to swim. I thought, oh, all right, fine. So I signed up for lessons right here at the Y. And I signed up to do a triathlon. Why? So yes, I signed up to do a triathlon without knowing how to swim.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway, I started taking lessons. I got a little bit comfortable in the water, just a smidge. So the day of the event comes. All right, I think I can do this. Put on my wetsuit, I get into the water, and I dog paddled right into a buoy. I stood up, turned around, and got back up. All right, well, But I was curious, I was determined. I wasn't going to just quit, like I had when I was a kid. So I started taking more lessons. And I signed up for another trial. This time, I got in the water. I cannot swim a straight line. I'm still working on it. I did complete the required distance for the program. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But I wasn't comfortable. So I haven't done anything in a panic. It's like, whew, glad that's over. Never have to do that again. All right. That was kind of how I did that swim. But I see other people having fun in the water. I see other people doing kayaking, not being afraid of just falling into the water. I wanted that for myself, so I signed up for more lessons. Now I've been taking lessons here for a couple of years. And you're thinking, a couple of years? Like, well, here's the thing. I am leading with my curiosity. I'm leading with my connection to the community because the Y is a great community. I see people from the pool out in the community. I see people from the Y as I'm shopping, going on a bike ride. As I'm being active in the community, I run into members from the Y. Swim lessons now, it is all about expanding my curiosity. It's all about finding a place to bump up against my comfort zone, to be curious and connected, to find out what I'm capable of doing in a safe environment. I play at the edge of my comfort zone and therefore expanding. And the Y is a great place to do that. currently with my lessons, I'm working on, let me back up just a second. When I started the lessons again, I wanted to do it the right way, so I started over. I got rid of the nose clip. It was pointed out to me, you're not going to necessarily have a nose clip if you fall into the pool, if you fall off a boat. I won't. Okay. So I started over and just, all right, let's learn how to do this. And hey, this time when I let go of the pool, I still flipped a little bit, but it was better. And these days I'm playing at the edge of my comfort zone. I swim for longer distances. This is May 2nd, so last month I completed more than 11,000 yards